Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varishtaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. Master, Sri Ramakrishna is talking. I need Baburam here. I pass through certain spiritual states when I need someone like him. He says he must not all at once live with me permanently, for it will create difficulties. His relatives will make trouble. I am asking him to come here Saturdays and Sundays. This is always there. Whoever wants to renounce the world and devote themselves to the service of this world, and with the only intention of realizing God, they find it very difficult. House people do not allow, the relatives try to bind. Lot of struggle they pass through. They try to tempt in various ways. I will give you this, I will give you that, I will make all arrangements for you to live a pure spiritual life, this, that, is so many assurances. And other people go on criticizing. So many things. They silently, those who want to do somehow, they find, because there is divine help always. If they are sincere to their own hearts, some arrangement will be done. With all difficulties and problems, even after renouncing, it is not an easy part. They have to live in a monastery, in a community where other people are there who are yet to be grown. They come raw from the world with their own tendencies. It takes decades to transform themselves with all their efforts. So there will be small clashes, ego clashes, this, that and all. Who survives all this for the sake of God? For love of God I tolerate. For love of God I tolerate. This is the word they utter. All this is nothing for me. I can bear many more problems because I need to realize God and spend this life in service of this world. So with that one determination and with the one goal to realize God, they keep moving. So here also we see Baburam is struggling between the living with Sri Ramakrishna and being in the house. The Pundit entered the room with his friends. He had finished his devotions and was ready to eat refreshments. One of the companions asked the master, "Shall we succeed in spiritual life? Shall we succeed in spiritual life? Please tell us what our way is." Master, you all have the yearning for liberation. This is most important part of the sadhaka. Mumukshutva, mokshum ichuhu, the intense desire to be liberated from this nature. Liberated from what? From this nature. We are in the clutches of nature. We are bound in every way that we have no freedom to move. Birth, death, place of where I have to born, what is the climatic conditions, what is the atmosphere, I get, I'm going to get, everything is determined according to my own karmic load pending. I have to be born there, there's no other alternative. Because my karmas are like that, my vasanas are like that. The body that which I get is also according to that, whether man or woman or blind or whatever it is. So whole thing is governed by a strict law of nature. And being there where the nature and God keeps, we have to evolve to divinehood, to transcend this nature and go beyond. This is liberation. I have to enter the realm transcendental, where there is no more suffering, but life eternal in the ocean of bliss. So, Sri Ramakrishna is telling, you all have the yearning for liberation. If an aspirant has yearning, that is enough for him to realize God. Yearning is the powerful engine that is going to drag the huge locomotive of lifespan passing through various things. The unbroken struggle. Spiritual life is a constant struggle, lifelong struggle. Perhaps for many it may be a few lives more. More the yearning and more the service we are able to give to this world. Love this world, two aspects of God. One is God in my heart, which is transcendental and one with my existence, I have to realize. Another is the external world, which is standing as Vishwarupa of God, where I can work out my karma and serve these people. Because I was there in this very universe, where when I did all my karmas, which has brought me the present life. And I have to be here to do the same thing again, to counteract all the actions we have done and acquire the momentum and the secular knowledge. Now I seek the transcendental realization. I want to know who am I in this body. I want to know who is beyond this universe. So that is my aim of life. That is the goal, to realize God within and the God pervading this universe and governing life. So all lives and the whole universe is governed by the Lord of the universe. The consciousness which pervades the universe is called Paramatma, the Lord who governs. The consciousness which is pervading my individual existence and existence of each jiva, the body of the jiva, is Jivatman. Jivatman and Paramatman. Paramatman rules the whole universe and all lives in it. So surrendering, and transcending, slowly emerging out. Along with one grip in this world, my body, mind is for the world to serve this world. Otherwise it would be staying with karmic load alone. Now, two aspects of God, the inner one, the transcendental of my existence, and the transcendental of the universe, both are same. And the universe in which I am included, this universe is the Vishwarupa. In Vishwarupa, I am also included as body-mind complex, the whole universe. I am serving my body, I am feeding my body, I am taking care of my body. So should I do for others. Still I transcend the body identity and get back my lost identity. Because I have to live in this world to try to see the divine. Because everything what we use in this world, whether it is food, clothes, or shelter, or everything is provided by these people who are in the world. And as a gratitude, I serve them. And I serve them for love of God, not with any intention. I don't need anything from this world, from anybody. I have come to give and transcend and go. That is you all have yearning for liberation. If an aspirant has yearning, that is enough for him to realize God. This yearning is the huge engine which is going to pull the locomotive of lifelong struggle, unending struggle. Don't eat any food of the Shraddha ceremony. Footnote is there. Offering of food and drink to the deceased relatives, especially ancestors. Our ancestors, the food that is offered to Pitrus, because Pitrus are yet not realized souls. They are in a happy state of existence, something like Swarga, Pitraloka. As long as their karma, the good karmas, the dharmic jivana they have led, to that extent they will be trying to live in this. They will be made to live in the realm transcendental to this physical existence. Something like Bhu, this is Bhuva. It's a part of Bhuva we can take as Pitraloka. And when this is over, the karma is over, we come back to human life again. So they have not, if they renounce, if they are able to renounce even that joy and bliss which they are getting by living a dharmic life, what the scriptures prescribe as the life of dharma. If anybody lives, he first enters into if he is able to renounce there, he can go ahead. From Bhu to Bhuva, Bhuva to Swaha, Mahajana, Tapa, Satyam, he can. This is called Krama Mukti. But most of them, after exhausting their karma, they come Abhuvana, whole entire Bhuva, Swaha, Mahajana, Tapa, Satyam, Adala Vitala, wherever they are, as soon as the karmic load is over, they have to come back. So, Kshine Punye Martya Lokam Vishanti. They come back. So, they still, why did not they realize God or transcend even the Pitraloka is just because there are some pending karmas or desires that were forcing them to be there in the higher plane of existence of joy and peace. But there was pending also which is going to bring them back to the world. So it is when we are not saying we have a right to give. Pitra Tarpana is different. Maybe I am giving offering to God. But a person who is there, Shraddha, and that food offered. Tarpana is what is offered to make them tripta, to feel comfortable, to feel satisfied. Tripta. Now, Tarpana is to make them tripta. Now, they have so much of attraction for family, this, that and all. You can see when a person renounces the way in which their mother and father and people struggle, who has gone away. He has left us all, as if that struggle you can see, this is what going to bind them lives after lives. So this desire, they had kept so much of property, so much of things, so many desires unfulfilled left over. With that, they leave the body. Now, when we do tarpana or to make them feel, leave all this. Now, We are offering the tarpana. Get satisfied and start moving forward. Don't turn back and look at the holdings. Release the holdings now. Release the rope. You cannot catch us anymore, nor we can catch you. The nature has separated. Go ahead with your where the nature takes you further. With that intention, we are to release them, not to be bound again back to the family things and all, to open the new dimensions to enter forward. We give the tarpana and offering. And this is offered, it is left in the nature. It is after offering, we don't partake. If it is a realized soul, if it is offered, we happily can take. It takes us more closer to God. When a sannyasi dies, who is all renouncing sannyasi, after healing everything for God, whether he has realized or not, if he sincerely renounced the world for the sake of God, realization comes later, but his heart says, I have given up everything for the sake of God. For love of God, I renounce. This renounce word, I have renounced. So that understanding, that awareness of that itself, if he dies, that gives us great impetus to move forward in the spiritual life. Just like we do all karmas, the sannyasi's Atma Shraddha has been done already at the time of the Ashta Shraddhas are done before the sannyasa. So in that, his own Shraddha also was done, Atma Shraddha. And there is the 13th day, it is used as one of the blessed day that the soul is going to be released. And if he comes back, is not because of bondage, because unfulfilled goal to be attained. The Shraddha done for ordinary people and sannyasi. Sannyasi, after leaving the body, goes forward. Whereas the ordinary jivas, after leaving, because of the vasanas, they go in cycle again, transmigratory cycle. This is the evolutionary process. He never enters into the world again. He goes up, goes up, goes up. He may take life, but sadhana is continuing because he could not complete the sadhana. He is taking birth. This is not because of karma, he is going to take birth. All that, going to school, this, that, everything will continue. Old age, sufferings, all these, everything according to karmic load pending. Sukha dukkha also come, mana, apmana, all this will come. But with all that, he is on the escalator to move forward, till he reaches the summit. The ultimate goal is being reached. So when we eat that food offered to on the 13th day, it is an offering to God. Just like in case of ordinary people, it's Shraddha. So that Shraddha food is offered to nature to take the jiva further. According to his own karma and vasanas, nature takes us. But we are, from our side, we are releasing. Now, Mother Nature, you take wherever he has to go. I cannot dictate or cannot tell anything. But when a sadhaka, sincere sadhaka, releases, dies, and the 13th day is offered, the food is not offered to nature with the sense of, I have released, you can take up. Your child is going towards you, and this is offering to you. We offer it to God. And this is taken as the one special prasad. When a saint dies, the food offered is supposed to be blessed, because it is not only God with his devotee. What we offer in the shrine is also, it is God. But when a sadhu dies, when it's offered to, on the 13th day, when it's offered to God, it is not food offered to God alone. God with on his lap, the devotee. It is Vatsalya Purna Devata. Lot of difference is there. So it is like when we begin the journey, if you see a cow feeding the calf, it is supposed to be most auspicious. Somebody is taking care, somebody is nourishing, somebody is bringing up a baby which is helpless in this world. It has come. Mother. So this God with the devotee is same way. So this food offered is considered as most precious, more sacred than what is offered to God. So don't eat any food, Shraddha ceremony. There will be same day, if you have to unavoidably go for a Shraddha ceremony, there will be a offering offered to God independent of Shraddha food. That sometimes we take or go participate, serve others, all serve, stand for serving, because others will do. Their aim is not to realize God, but those who have set their foot on the path to realize God, it is good they avoid the two foods, Shraddha food and marriage food of the modern marriages. Earlier marriages was one sacred ceremony, that is the last samskara given to the jiva. After that is anteshti only. 15th samskara, that is sacrament. The 15th sacrament is marriage. The 16th is anteshti. So marriage is considered one of the important places where a person is sacrificing itself for nature and God, and bears upon, accepts all the responsibilities that it has to discharge, and live a dharmic life of constant, unbroken sacrifice. He has to look after the parents, and then lot of obligations. The future generation has to bring up, giving all the traditions and customs of the Samskriti. Samskriti flows through generations. So this Samskriti, the culture is to be made to move. Everything they have to observe. Every festival they have to observe. And see that my life is teaching them. I am not missing anywhere of the dharma. So they flow. So this great responsibility to transfer and continue the Samskriti is most important part in the life of a married couple. And then the social responsibility. All those who are not earning, the students, children, till they begin earning, then the handicapped people, old age people, sick people, all responsibilities are taken by the household. Nation's emergencies, all they have to participate and discharge all the debts. Sannyasa, they no more, they don't have any debts to repay, because they have sacrificed their life for the highest ideal of realizing God and service of humanity. So they need not do anything. Otherwise, the Pancha Yajna of the daily, Bhuta Yajna, Deva Yajna, Rishi Yajna, all these are to be observed every day. Am I doing scriptural studies? Rishi Yajna. Am I sharing my food with other beings. Bhuta Yajna, Deva Yajna, one who is feeding the nature's forces which are feeding me. Air is blowing, water is there, rains and coming fresh waters. All this. These devatas who are working as devatas, there I have to repay my debt to keep the nature clean. I am not polluting the air, I am not polluting the nature in any way. I am building up the nature. As many plants as planting, keeping the river clean, all these things, all these responsibilities to nature they have to offer and pay the taxes to the king to look after the whole kingdom. All these obligations they have to bear and see that everything is offered to the Lord as His worship. So all these things, married life is most difficult part of passing through till they enter into the vanaprastha and then later on to sannyasa. So that is what Sri Ramakrishna is telling. Don't eat any food from the Shraddha ceremony. Live in the world like an unchaste woman. She performs her duty, household duties with great attention, but her mind dwells day and night on her paramour. Perform all your duties in the world, but keep your mind always in God. How a person, if suppose two people are loving each other intensely, how their mind will be. They are doing all the duties of household more perfectly, more clearly than they would have done. But mind is there. When shall I go and meet? When shall I go and meet? Even let not alone this one, a mother and child, suppose the child is far away. How she'll be thirsty? A cow and calf tied apart. How they long to meet. So they are doing all the duties. They are milking, they are taking, they are grazing. Some bullocks are being made to work. All this, with all that, their only aim and sacrifice is that. That is the thing. How you live in the world, unentangled and uninvolved, and offer all that you do as a worship unto God. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.